y'all. The Ichinose Family Deadly Sins, Chapter 10. Am I about to finally be rewarded for sticking with this series? Because I don't know about y'all, but for like the last, I don't know, from like chapters like 4 through like 7 or 8, it's a little bit dicey there. A little bit dicey because this series had a very strong start, I feel like. With like those first like 2 or 3 chapters with, okay, hey, we're just thrown into the situation where all these characters, this whole family supposedly has amnesia. And so we're just following these characters trying to figure out, potentially what happened and rediscover themselves and each other. And so we didn't get that a lot for like chapters, like I said, from like chapter like 4 to like 5, 6 was like the MC, uh, doing the stuff at school. Then we got a couple of chapters with the sister and this random older guy that she was being spotted with around town. But chapter like 8 or so, things started to finally pick up. And then last week with chapter 9, we kind of had that cliffhanger to where the dad and there's like a little notice that the dad uh, has a company thing or something where they're going on where you can invite their whole family to this like vacation spot or whatever. And so finally this week we get here with chapter 10, and as I have been these last few weeks, I was kind of wavering on like, I'm gonna read it eventually, but saw one of my mutuals on Twitter being like, yo, what the F is happening? And I'm like, is it time? Is it time? Because like I said, y'all, I've been hanging on by a freaking thread with this series. I've been debating on dropping it, but something in the back of my mind was like, Robert, have faith. Have faith that you won't get burned again like so many of these other recent Shonen Jump titles. And so here we have a situation where we finally get to see more of the dad and stuff like that. And he was kind of seeming a little bit sketch. And I don't know, maybe because I consume a lot of like psychological thriller type of series, whatever. When the family's in the car and they're like, "Oh hey, Dad, you brought us juices, awesome." Red flag. I don't know why. As a dad myself, packing snacks and stuff for the family shouldn't be a red flag, but in manga, it was a red flag. And sure enough, what's supposed to have been like a 2-hour trip, Tsubasa wakes up and he's kind of like, "Yo, did I fall asleep, Dad?" And then the dad's kind of seeming a little bit sketch and stuff, and then he's kind of like, we can't go on like this. Just wanted to smile isn't enough. I didn't realize until it was too late either. And then Subasa's like, what are you talking about, Dad? And the dad's like, why did you never ask Nakajima anything about yourself? And Shiori, you didn't try to learn anything about her either. You just deleted the app without looking into it all, into things at all. And then yeah, he's like you just didn't try. I'm sorry. And then you see the shot, which I love this panel of the car. Which let me see if I can pull it up real quick. And it's like we get this really cool. Well, I don't know if I would say cool, but but there's this panel from inside of the car, which is drawn very awesome because it literally makes me feel like I am inside of the freaking car, and it's like you see what's in front of them, and then it just immediately chaos, just them getting tossed around and stuff, and so yeah, it was just super wild seeing that, and then we get like that first shot from chapter 1 of Tsubasa in the bed waking up, and his family surrounding him except for his quote unquote dad is now this kind of like way younger looking person who says, "Nice to meet you. I guess I'm your dad." And so, and he kind of like flashes back and he's like remembering like the dad he saw a while ago, and it's like, this little fishy. So I'm excited now. Will my excitement be met with disappointment next week? We will find out. But I just had to talk about this really quickly because, like I said, like those first few chapters were pretty strong for me. Kind of waned a bit in the middle, but these last couple chapters is like, okay, we're getting back on track. And so, with the way things are unfolding here, it's like making me question. It's like, okay, is this all a test for Tsubasa himself, or what exactly is going on? Because, like I said, like the dialogue of the dad is just so weird. What he says, like I said again, is like, why did you never ask about anything about yourself? And in the end, we failed to figure anything out again. We didn't learn about the accident. So, yeah, this is just very intriguing to try to puzzle out what exactly and what the heck is going on. But, I don't have too much more to say than that. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of get these thoughts out there to see if anybody else out there, if these last couple chapters of the Ichinose Family's Deadly Sins have kind of, made you start to come around the series, and where have y'all's thoughts on the series been overall? Because like I said, it was okay, we're going good, then a quick dip, and then we're finally kind of coming back up. So I don't know if this was always the plan or if somebody from like the editorial staff was like, yo, bro, you need to get the story back on track because Rob from Dad Needs to Talk, you're losing him. Don't lose Rob or the series will fail. But anywho, that's enough rambling out of me. I'm curious to see where this goes, and hopefully this is a turn for the better. So let me know what y'all think down in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.